MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Jacob DeGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Jacob DeGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Ready on 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Bases are empty, one man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled off. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. In now, Luke Voigt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 out, nobody on. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. It's the Yankees 0, Mets coming to bat. It's the subway. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
I got 2-1 to count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. This is in the air to left field. Frazier arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
So here's Pete Alonso as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Standing in, Michael
Right field.
Conforto. No one aboard for him,
Conforto.
and 2 gone here in the first. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do any.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Lays off 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
In previous duels with DeGrom, he's gone 2 for 6. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown line.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So digging in now, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Cole. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
The 1-2. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
3 and 2 now. And the payoff pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch popped up. Rosario shading to his right. 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
The pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground. 2-3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder, Brandon.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The pitcher, Jacob.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob deGrom. First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Torres picks it up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Oh, that's out.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's fouled away. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So stepping in, Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that misses 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The right fielder, number 30.
So striding in, Michael Conforto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gardner going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Fouled straight back. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Goodness, 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Rosario brings it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
0-1.
Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Nimmo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Now another 0-2. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Hit back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Into the box, Brett Gardner. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Gardner, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in is Nimmo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Brandon Nimmo. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Nimmo, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
In now, Jacob deGrom. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Go-ahead run heading for the plate. Now the relay home. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied.
Now batter, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Aaron Judge comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
A ball and 2 strikes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. To third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batter,
at the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1 from the belt. Kicks and deals to 2-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Lined hard to the left side. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the... Digging in, Michael Conforto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in now, Robinson Cano. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on.
Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in and looking for more, Ahmed Rosario. Last time through was a base hit. Full sets. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with two gone.
The batter, the left fielder.
Boy, what looked like a quick inning, gets the first two out, then it hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs and we're on the board.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Stepping in, Torres. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First pitch on its way. Gio Urshela is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. 1-0 the count. Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Runner goes for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Miguel Andujar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Dylan Betances enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. It's bullpen able to stem the tide. Tyler Wade remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Mike Tauchman is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
And it's fouled away. One strike now from Cole.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-2, full count. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Hit in the air out to center field. Gardner is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Tyro Estrada is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Edwin Diaz will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Edwin Diaz.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Fouled away. Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Luke Voigt. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. David Hale enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hale stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Mets came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Edwin Diaz pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious New York Mets, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.